very good morning to you and welcome to Sports Recap on Hughes TV. After the weekend's game, we're back to give you all the updates and information. I am Aidnan Lubem.
And my name is Memo Cynthia, so you're welcome.
Welcome. Of course, quickly let's look at this particular story where Alex Iwobi was named Everton's man of the match in their home win against West Ham. And of course, they were able to record their first Premier League win of the season against West Ham with a hard-fought victory. And of course, what will you rate the performance of Alex Iwobi in that game?
Well, I think it was a very solid one there. It was a hard-fought one, like you said. West Ham coming to Goodison Park. West Ham in Goodison Park was not able to win their match, and of course, Alex would be our very own Nigerian man, was able to skip that one over and become the best man of the match.
Of course, this is no longer news, considering the fact that even Frank Lampard praised the performance of the Nigerian. Even last season, we saw him doing very, very well, and of course, he was able to contribute to the assist that Neil Mope scored in that particular game, and of course, he has now gone on to assist 3 of Everton's last 4 goals in all competition. And of course, he was able to make 74 touches in that game and completed 34 passes in the final round of the game. And of course, he made 3 clearances and won 3 duels. Away from that particular one, now to the CAF Confederations Cup, where Kwara United zoomed into the next round of the CAF Confederation Cup after they were held to a goalless draw by Niger's Republic AS Douanes at the start, Sengi Koche Nami on Sunday night. Both teams created a number of goal-scoring chances in the game, and the Harmony Warriors won the first leg last weekend 3-0. The Loring Club scored 3-0 on aggregate, and of course, Kwara United will battle defending champion RS Bekane of Morocco for a place in the group stage. Well,
that was congratulations to Kwara Stars, although we saw Remo Stars being knocked out of that competition. But of course, Kwara still remains there, and of course, they will be able to face the next person. That will be ASFR of Morocco. Yeah. All right, moving it on to the same story where we see Rivers United, Plateau United advanced to the next round. Yes, the Nigerian Professional Football League champions, Rivers United, are through to the next round of the CAF champions, despite going down to a 1-0 defeat against Liberia's Watanga FC on Sunday night. Fasedu Logan scored the only goal of the game for the sport on 16 minutes, and this made Rivers United qualified on aggregate 3-1, and of course they will face Wydad Casablanca of Morocco also. Well,
congratulations to that team. Of course, Plateau United also scaled through after their 1-0 win, like we said earlier on. Of course, away from that particular story now to lawn tennis, where Carlos Alcaraz has helped Spain reach our quarterfinals. Yes, the Netherlands and the United States, who both beat Great Britain in Group D of qualifying, face Australia and Italy in the last 8 respectively. Perhaps you give us more information concerning this particular one.
Yeah, it was a very nice one, the Davis Cup, and of course that's the stage, knockout stage starts on 22nd of November at Martin Caprena Arena, with final taking place 5 days later. And of course, we saw Alcaraz moving Spain to the next round. Straight sets wins from Roberto Batista Agut and world #1 Carlos Alcaraz in the singles saw them cruise to the last 8. And of course, although Alcaraz had suffered a 6-7 defeat by Canada's Felix Auger, it was also his first match since winning the US.
Well, I think that young man is clearly cut out for great things after winning the US Open. Now he's again doing big things. Let's quickly go back to football, where Real Madrid beat Atletico Madrid in a lively derby to make it 6 wins from 6 games at the start since the start of the La Liga title defense. Rodrigo gave Real the opener with a half volley from Aurelien Tchouameni's scooped ball over the top. They doubled their lead when Vinicius Junior's shot hit the post, with Federico Valverde scoring the rebound. Mario Hermoso briefly gave Atletico hope with a goal, but then all but removed it with a late red card.
Yes, it was a very subtle match. I know Atletico Madrid would want to have won that game, but the 2 goals were scored in the first half, and of course, after that, Atletico Madrid did some changes. I was able to get 1 goal, but of course, Hermoso was not able to control his emotions, and of course, that second yellow card was not even supposed to have happened, but of course emotions got the best of him, and that was what happened. When you check what happened in Real Madrid, we've had other derbys that way. Real Madrid doing a lot in that place. Yeah. All right, back to tennis. Yeah, and Murray hopes still to be selected for Great Britain. And of course, the Scots beat Dimitri Popko 6-3, 6-4 in GB's consolation tie after early losses to the USA. And of course, we also saw Joe Salisbury losing too. And this is what is happening. Although he wishes he will be able to support or stand for England in the next match. Of course,
away from that particular war now to other stories where Napoli stretched their winning run to 5 games in all competitions to move back to the top of the Serie A table with victory at AC Milan. Giovanni Simeone headed a late winner as he directed Mario Rui's cross into the bottom corner. The visitors had opened the scoring through a Matteo Politano penalty before Olivier Giroud equalized with his first league goal of the season. Napoli now sit at the top of the table on goal difference, while Milan remain 5th on the table.
All right, Napoli winning that one. Of course, you know that AC Milan was the one that won the Scudetto last season, and now Napoli is there to it's just 6 or 7 matches away from what it is, but we can't just say that Napoli will win the match. Still on football, the quickest red card ever has come in the League One. Yes, Tobido received the quickest red card in League One history by getting sent off just 9 seconds into Nice's game against Angers. Yes, ex-Barca Tobido was the last man for a trip and was immediately dismissed. Former Tottenham midfielder Nabil Bentaleb scored the winning goal for Angers in the first half. The visitors also finished with 10 men after ex-Southampton winger also received 2 yellow cards, making it red card. Fastest red card has come in
League One.
League One. What do you have to say about that?
Well, of course, it was a weekend of records. Just last week, we saw in the French League One where Mbappe's got the fastest goal, the quickest goal in League One history, and now we're seeing the fastest red card
still in League One.
Still in League One. Of course, like we said, records, and of course, in Arsenal, records were also created as Ethan became the youngest Premier League player. Yes, a 15-year-old Ethan Nwaneri became the youngest player in the Premier League's history in Arsenal's 3-0 win over Brentford. The English attacking midfield was born in March 2007 and replaced Fabio Vieira for the Gunners in stoppage time at Brentford Community Stadium. At age 15 years and 181 days, Nwaneri beat the previous record set by Elliot Harvey. Well, congratulations to Ethan Nwaneri. I hope that he does more for Arsenal and a lot more too. All right, we also saw newly promoted Monza claim their first Serie A victory after beating Juventus Massimiliano Allegri. Do you think Allegri will be able to continue to manage Juventus? Well, Allegri has not really had a perfect start this season. A very, very shaky start. He has lost most of his game this season. Some ended in draw, and he narrowly got 1 or 2 wins. But if he's to keep his job down there at the old ladies club, he really, really needs to improve his performance with Juventus, because any moment from now, he may just be shown the exit door. We saw what happened to Chelsea. And of course, also, we got a news report that Chelsea also will be appointing a new sporting director later on today. All right, then that's the much we can take on Sports Recap. Remember to like, follow us, and share on Hills TV and via our social media platform. I am Memo Cynthia Asoya. And I am Aidan Lubem. Thank you for watching.